Well, hello everyone and welcome to In a Nutshell. Today with Dying Light 2 coming out on February 4th. Damn, I should have got this video out 2 weeks ago. I wanted to play the drop-kicking zombie slaying first game before the second one comes out. So if you don't know what Dying Light is, then you are either A, living under a rock, or B, hate zombie games. And if you're that second one, you probably don't like horror either, and we can no longer be friends. Dying Light is a zombie survival game where you go around as Mirage from Apex Legends, who's also an undercover agent for the global relief effort, trying to find a file which has information on it that can lead to a cure for the, zombies. The story's honestly not that good. Hell, even the designers of the game said that it's not the reason that you bought the game anyways. Also, you're infected, which makes you really want to get the cure. So being the sneaky agent that you are, you're airdropped in the middle of the fictional Middle Eastern city, Haran. And might I say, the game looks beautiful for coming out in 2015. It's amazing! The game has you talking to locals who survived the outbreak and teaming up with them as to not blow your cover. Because, you're a undercover agent. Kinda don't want to do that. You can talk to most of the residents of your safe house, and even help them out with side missions that they offer. You can progress each story by talking to a few different people, them being Jade, better known as Mommy. Sorry. You also have Raheem, who is Mommy's brother, and Harris, who taught everyone how to parkour. Oh, and I mentioned Mommy. There's also a crafting element where you get supplies from around the world and you can create powerful weapons or useful health items. And trust me, you are going to need a lot of those medkits. You die a lot in this game. Now, once you're bored of talking to generic man number 325 for the 5th time in the day, and gathering all the different types of herbs in the land, you can pick up your handy lead pipe and go outside. During the daytime, the zombies are pretty laid back, like someone who smoked too much and then went out to Target for snacks. They really don't do a lot. They're more like really big speed bumps on your way to your next person to get from mission to mission. You can walk around with ease, scavenge supplies to your heart's content, but as the sun goes down, you want to get a nice good night's sleep. After breaking bones and smashing domes, those little speed bumps turn into M1 Abrams tanks. Once it becomes... Everything is so much worse now. The zombies actually have brains because apparently the UV light from the sun blocks their brain functions like caffeine withdrawal affects mind. Anyways, they're faster, stronger, and can all around make your life even worse. During the night, you don't even want to mess with the regular zombies, because they'll rock your shit like Mike Tyson in his prime. Instead of John Wicking your way through them like you do in the day, you'll be on the other end of that barrel, and it's not fun. Now's a great time to explain all the zombies, because there are quite a few. You've got biters, virals, and bruisers. They're all the common infected, just lumbering around during the day that you can smack around like a piñata at a kid's birthday party. Virals are a little bit trickier because they just recently got turned infected, so they can run around and they can parkour just like you, and yeah, that kind of sucks because you're hiding on a building trying to use your 5th medkit to not die, and then you got somebody that's running up on you and just go kill you. It sucks. Night's a little worse, but all around default zombies. Not that big of a deal. The hazmat zombies are another common type that have big ol' oxygen tanks that go boom if you shoot at it. Really great for taking out giant hordes of undead, but they also make a lot of noise, so be careful. Now you got the uncommon infected. The goon. God, I love that. The goon. The goon's an 8-foot tall behemoth that snorts protein powder and carries a giant piece of concrete with rebar sticking out of it. He's slow, but if you miss your dodge, you become a pancake. Simple as that. The toad is like the jockey from Left 4 Dead 4, but if he could spit acid. All around, giant bitch. Just give him a few whacks though and he's down for the count. The Demolisher is also a behemoth, except he didn't skip leg day, so he'll bull rush your ass into a wall before you can say. He has armor, can break down walls, charges you, and oh yeah, he can toss concrete at you if you try and climb on something. But if you can avoid his charge and make him run into a wall, he gets stung so you can hit him with your puny little weapons. The Bomber is just the creeper from Minecraft. The explosion causes you to be blinded by the thick blood. The Screamer is just a little kid with an attitude, and we hate kids around here, so make sure to drop kick him on your first playthrough. The Night Infected are scary, just straight up. These infected only come around during the nighttime, so just be careful if you're not inside a house. The Bolter is a special case, because he don't want to hurt no one. He just wants to be left alone, like an introvert at a party, just sitting in the corner petting the dogs. He's great fun. The Nightwalker is a transform biter. They're weaker than the Volatiles, which we'll get to in a minute, health-wise, but are much stronger and faster. If you're not careful, one of these will run up on you with a horde not far behind. And now, time for the coup de grace, the Volatile. The Beast is one of the strongest, fastest, and most terrifying infected of the game. Thank God this Reaper Leviathan looking head ass only comes out during the nighttime. The strategy for this thing is to blind it and hightail your ass to the panic room. You are not gonna kill it. You can take on maybe one of them, but that's about it. If there's any more than 2, run. Just run. Straight up. Run. You're dead. So now, probably wondering how do you get away from all the zombies. Well, it's only with the best parkour you've ever seen in your life. I mean, this man is just a gender-swapped version of the Mirror's Edge lady. Absolutely beautiful parkour. I'm just talking leaping from rooftop to rooftop while passing the hordes of undead on the streets below. Like, even if you're not a fan of zombies, just play the game for the parkour. It even has solid controls, and you just feel so good flying over the slums or rooftops, going from balcony to balcony. So much fun, and even later in the game, you get a grappling hook too, which I haven't unlocked yet because I didn't get that far. You also have skill trees, which you can use to upgrade special abilities to make it easier to kill zombies or run away like a little bitch like me. You've got scratch that. 3 skill trees that you can upgrade for different perks that give you an advantage. The 3 different skill tree types that you get right off the bat that you can upgrade immediately are the Survivor, Agility, and Power ranks. Now, once you upgrade one of these, like I said before, and max it out, you can unlock the Legendary leveling tree, which gives you way better abilities than any of the other ones. Agility and power kind of go hand to hand. Like, the more that you're outside running around parkouring, you get agility, and the more that you're swinging baseball bats and lead pipes at zombies' heads and breaking them open, you get power levels. Survivor is a little bit different. By completing missions, you get Survivor rank points, which gives you the Survivor upgrades. Each of them have a little bit different niche, but all of them really help you on the same thing: killing zombies or running away from them. So while you don't lose agility or power leveling points, when you die, you do lose Survivor rank. So just make sure that you're leveled up all the way and can't lose anything else before you go out at nighttime trying to fight a volatile for no reason. Oh, and you can also play co-op with up to 4 players. I don't know how I forgot to mention that, but sadly I don't have any friends, so I couldn't get any footage. I'm really bad at conclusions, so I don't know what to say. I had a blast playing it, and I can't wait for Dying Light 2 to come out. It's just such a great first game, and I cannot wait to see what happens with the second one. Now subscribe or I'll throw a peanut butter on your dog.